to make an A-line skirt. This is the finished skirt sample. Step 1, you need to sew the right side seam 1 centimetre. Make sure your front and back pattern pieces are together and sew a nice neat straight 1 centimetre all the way down from the waistline down to the hemline. Step 2 is you need to put the zipper in on the left side and then finish the left side seam. So always test your zipper that it works, and first sew a safety stitch which is in the middle of the zip and stop at the notch point. Then you need to change the foot on your sewing machine to be the zipper foot, and you sew a second line right next to the teeth of the zip. Once you've done the left side, you can finish the zip by sewing the right side onto the other side of the fabric. So do your zip up, match the hemline to make sure your zip's in the right position, and start again with the safety stitch in the middle. Once you've sewn the safety stitch, you then change to the zipper foot and sew the second stitch line right next to the teeth. Once your zip is finished, do the zip up, and we now need to finish the rest of the seam. So using the zipper foot, sew a little bit underneath the zip and then change back to the regular foot and finish the left side seam 1 centimetre, making sure your front and back pattern pieces are together. Open the seam up and you can just catch the end of the zip a little bit down onto the seam, and then you cut off any extra of the zip. Step number 3 is to sew the bias binding tape on the top. You can see the zipper can't be seen. It's the invisible zipper which hides on the inside. So the bias binding tape has been folded 2 sides. So you want to open one of the sides and sew in the groove. Have an extra 1 centimetre coming out of the end to finish it when you get to the end. And you stitch all the way along. When you get to the other end, you cut off, leaving an extra 1 centimetre. Then you fold the end in, fold the bias binding tape over and stitch 1 millimetre from the edge in place on the waistline. This makes the bias binding tape on the inside only, and it's not visible on the outside. When you get to the other end, fold in the 1 centimetre before you finish, so you have a neat finish both left and right side of the zipper. Cut off all your dead threads. Now your bias binding tape has finished the waistband. Step number 4 is to finish the hem. You need to double turn the hem, which means turn up 1 centimetre, then turn up a second 1 centimetre and stitch 1 millimetre from the edge. This is the last step, and then your A-line skirt will be finished. Sew a little bit and then fold over and continue sewing until you finish the whole of the hemline. Your hem is now finished. Your skirt is finished. That's what the inside looks like, and then the outside of the skirt.